Yo, starting with another video, man. Today we will be talking about renewal of the mind, and not just renewal of the mind, but how do we your life evolves around your thoughts, and power of the tongue. But if you think in a bad way, if you think negative, and not every thought that we think is our thought. Some thoughts are from the dude down there, the enemy, and some thoughts are from God. You have to have the ability to be able to discern the thoughts from God, the thoughts of God, from the thoughts of, down there, preaching down there. But if you allow yourself to accept what the enemy is placing within your mind, then that's how your life will be, Because the enemy, he will always throw you off, or try to throw you off. He will always try to mislead you, But if you have that discernment, if you tell yourself, I ain't even finna, everything that he's saying, ain't even finna listen to it, you feel me? Like, I ain't even finna listen to it. And if you listen to God's thoughts, because God's thoughts are always positive, God's thoughts always are truthful, God's thoughts always lead us in the right path, and not just lead us in the right path, but he gives us direction. He tells us where to go, And me personally speaking, I struggled. I still do, but I'm getting better. I've been renewing my mind today. Well, I don't know, like for the past 20 minutes now, I've been renewing my mind. I've been thinking positive, I've been standing on God's word, trusting God's word, trusting that he healed me, trusting that he saved me, trusting that he redeemed me, trusting that he delivered me, trusting that I am all that he said I am, trusting that I am who he chose me to be, trusting that I am who he called me to be, trusting that I am who he anointed me to be, trusting that he has blessed me with everything that I have ever asked for, and not just the things that I have ever asked for, but things that I can't even ask or imagine, And I've been thinking positive, thinking more and more positive, and with the power of the tongue, like if you speak negative, like if you speak death, it don't matter, like okay, if you play basketball and you start thinking in your mind, oh, I'm not gonna hit shots, or so and so, I'm not good, and this and that. You thinking negative, and then you start speaking negative, and you be like, oh, my shot's not falling, like I'm not making shots, like this and that, stuff like that. Like the same thing applies with God, If you think about all the things that God has done, and not just all the things he has done, all the things he has promised, because God never lie. God never lie, bro. God always tell the truth. This is the truth, bro. This is the truth. Regardless if you believe it or not, this is the truth, bro. Everything from dude on that, bro, it's a lie, fam. That's a lie. Everything in this world, it's a lie, bro. But if you discern, if you have the gift of discernment, and you listen to God's voice, and not only to God's voice, but his thoughts, and you speak your own thoughts, and you speak positivity, and you speak life, and you think life, then that's how your life will begin to manifest. Your life will begin to bring all the good things and all the mighty things God has promised, that not only God has promised, but all the things that you have asked and prayed for, if you do, because not a lot of people pray. But anyway, that's besides the point. But if you're listening to the enemy's thoughts and his voice, your life go evolve around that, and that's gonna be negativity, because why would I want to listen to him? Why would I want to listen to him? He got kicked out of heaven. God is still in heaven. God is the king of heaven. Like, Come on now. But yeah, it's all about thinking. It's all about perspective, you know, and having a gift of discernment, you know. But like I see, like, even if you have your own thoughts or you speaking, like you speaking by yourself, like how I'm doing right now, if I was to see something negative or speak some or think negative, then that's how my life would be. But I think positive. I think better. I speak better, you know, I speak life, you know. And that's just how it's supposed to go. Your life revolves around your thoughts. If you think bad, your life will be bad. If you think good, your life will be good. If you speak bad, your life will be bad. But if you speak life, like actually speak life, meaning speak good, speak positivity, you know, speak things that, what's the word? Speak things that aren't comparable to the things that are negative and bad, you know, then your life go revolve around the good. It just, that's why God tell us to renew our minds, bro. Think positive, speak positive, you know. Discern, ask God for the gift of discernment and ask Him to strengthen that gift so that you can know which voice is His, which thought is His, and which thought is not His, or which voice is not His, you know. But yeah.